25-yard line.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Prescott from the gun. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. He's at the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24-yard line. 16-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. And even 60 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Thrown outside, complete. It's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
At the 9-yard line.
Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here's Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7. Washington, nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
The 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
5-yard loss. It's
Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. The kick by Maher is good. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Washington, nothing. Brett Maher to kick off for Dallas.
Maher now to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
On the play. First down, Washington.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Garyon Conley. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Prescott on first down. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
On third down, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Prescott from the gun on third. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Complete to
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Forced out to his left. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Washington.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that is incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Seemed like Dak certainly made the right read there to hand it off to Zeke.
When you have those two in the backfield, Dak Prescott at quarterback, Ezekiel Elliott at running back, you've got a symbiotic, synergistic relationship that puts a lot of defenses in a lot of stress.
I got to tell you, I've never heard synergistic before, but I guess that works, right?
It does on this game.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
12 more yards there and another first down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Tenth carry now for Elliott. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They go to Elliott again. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Nothing.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They'll get 34 yards there.
Washington.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Paris Campbell,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And Washington has made this a 1-score game.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 10. Washington 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
throwing. Prescott. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment.
That's caught inside the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 61 yards.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
They'll roll him out. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. He's at the 50, 30, 20.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Kick is good. Makes this Washington 14. Cowboys 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for them.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Washington.
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
2 yards.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? It's caught inside the 25. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
For a Cowboys.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they